As many of you know, we're seeking a new home in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, and have already found a well-priced mansion. Why not get an apartment in one of the most luxurious hotels in the world? In fact, we're in the most expensive one. Many might assume it's the Burj Al Arab, a 7-star hotel, but it's actually the Royal Atlantis, where celebrities like the Kardashians and many others stay. So let's see if it's really worth living here and if we should get an apartment. Let's go. But first, I'm going to give you some context. Anyone who's been following me for years knows perfectly well that I've always loved the Palm, which is where the supercars are and all the luxury hotels. So yeah, I love traveling around the world. You already know about the best hotels. And honestly, I've always had the urge to come here and give myself the chance to experience the most exclusive area with the best cars and the best hotels. And I've always wanted to live in a penthouse or a top apartment, which many times is even worth more than mansions. Just so you get an idea, for example. Just imagine this being the lobby, the reception of your apartment, and having my cars parked here. Honestly, it's not a bad option because obviously you pay a fortune, but just look at this, having them here is amazing. You know that I love cars? And the idea of looking for a new house is to have them parked and to record with them. So I think this would also be a really good option. So I thought, why not check out the opportunity to live in a hotel? And that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to La Palmera, where private planes await. Imagine being there with a big truck and jet ski. This is the life we want, my friends.
I also want to live that beautiful dream, Don Paul.
Your neighbors come in these huge rides. Something like that motivates anyone. I've only been here 1 minute, and all I've seen are brand new luxury cars, nothing else. For instance, one of my favorite buildings offers a 360-degree view of the entire city. Waking up and having a coffee with those views must motivate anyone. So it's not just about isolating yourself in a mansion, because usually mansions are kind of far from everything, but also, well, having good networking, good neighbors. I mean, literally, you keep seeing Porsches, Bentleys, it's crazy. So that could be a good option. I used to frequently record at this Atlantis, the first one that was built, though I'm unsure if many of you recall that. I've always loved coming here since the beginning. It inspired me as one of Dubai's craziest buildings. And having seen all the growth and all the development, and nowadays being able to go stay at his big brother and the new building, for me it's a pleasure. It's incredibly exciting for me to see these residences and even consider the possibility of living in such a luxurious hotel. I want to share my achievements with you because you have seen how hard I've worked and the progress I've made. Many people say, just look, don't buy. But I'm sharing this with you. Buying a property worth millions of dollars isn't simple or quick. It requires thorough research before making a purchase decision. I hope you're as excited as I am because this is largely thanks to you. So we've arrived. Just look at this. It's beautiful. Wow, this hotel is impressive. One of my favorites. In fact, we stayed at this hotel a few months ago with Ryan Garcia, who's one of the toughest boxers, because usually all the celebrities stay here. Take a look at the luxury cars passing by, all with bodyguards to get an idea of the level here. Very, very important people live in this residence. Imagine waking up every day to these spectacular views.
No, imagine that a bunch of celebrities stay here. That your neighbor is, I don't know, Will Smith.
Exactly. The Kardashians, among many others.
Oh, collision.
Something good, huh? And well, you're going to see the garage so you can get a sense of the level of personalities that stay here. Businessmen, staying here means you're surrounded by the highest level people in the whole country. Look at the cars here. When you arrive, they park your car for you. They know how it works. How's it going, bro? Everything good? For privacy reasons, I won't record. So let's get the cart. Look like a princess, please. Lower it. Let them welcome you like the princess you are. If not, they'll do so at your residence. All right then, let's leave the stroller. How are we doing? Just look at this, how beautiful. In fact, we were also here filming Ryan Garcia's music video, so it brings back really good memories. Well, that's it, we're ready. So yeah, to start the tour, but first, I'm going to show you the cars a little bit. What a nice little Porsche. Oh, a real gem. They park it for you here and we're ready for the adventure. If you're impressed by this, wait until you see the Cybertruck. In Dubai, you don't see them often, but they are more common in the United States. Honestly, I feel like getting one of these for the channel, but how about showing up in a Rolls Royce? Well, that's the problem. If we come here to an apartment, I'm not really sure where we're going to put so many cars. Maybe we could put them here in the lobby, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if they'd let you because you have too many.
That's the downside of an apartment, but the upside is just look at the neighbors you have. It's a trade-off because in the villa we'd be very isolated. Because it's not just about where you live, but also about the connections you make that will allow you to grow. For example, look at this Rolls Royce. It has, well, she doesn't know, but this license plate is worth way more than the car. It's probably...
You told me that if there was one, it was that.
It was worth a lot of money. Over there, as you can see, all the cool ones are there. Actually, I was the only sports car to arrive because, well, it's still daytime, so, well, fewer blah, blah, blah. The entrance alone has us excited. Let's agree to the residential area.
Wow, it's amazing.
There's fire 24 hours a day.
Imagine coming home and being welcomed like that.
Wow, Dubai being Dubai.
Just look at the entrance. Wow, it's crazy. I love that you arrive and can immediately enjoy a nice coffee in the lobby. Literally living like in a 5-star hotel. This is a common sight in Dubai's culture. I mean, you even have Louis Vuitton stores to take your guests shopping. If you need a shirt for a recording, for an event, you come here, get yourself ready, sharp, and look. That's it. I mean, a Louis Vuitton waterfall.
Here, so you can go shopping for your wife to buy some little jewels for whatever event you have.
Yeah, it's super cool. I love it. I love it.
I think that's like the positive thing about that apartment. Although I'm still thinking about the cars because you have too many and you always want more.
Well, we'll look at that later. Let's focus on the positive things. We're looking at both options, right? So look, I mean, literally you have 5-star restaurants. So if you feel like eating, you come here and just look at how amazing this is. It's like living in a hotel. Literally, it's a lifestyle that's very common here in Dubai. So we also had to consider that option, right? If that's true for the entrance, I can't imagine what the residential area will be like. We found the most expensive apartments in all of Dubai here. I couldn't miss it. So let's continue the tour. I'm really excited. I mean, we have a Valentino store just casually on the way to the apartment. It's like you haven't even gotten to the apartment yet and they've already made you spend money. And you already know what I mean. Honestly, this is really motivating. Just look at this paradise. I'll show you some cinematic shots of the hotel. Not only do they have Dolce & Gabbana and designer stores, but they also have their own beach club. So here they have clothes so you can literally come, get dressed, and go straight to the beach. Because one of the positive things it has is that it has its own private beach. It has 50,000 pools. It has a beach club, among many other things that I'm going to show you now.
Oh no, I literally feel like I'm living in a fairy tale or a Hollywood movie because this is a dream for me. Just thinking that in the place where I live, I'm going to be able to find all these stores and I don't know, all these wonderful things. It's very, very, very beautiful.
Imagine coming home to a 24-karat gold elevator with a waterfall. You get here, and while you're waiting for the elevator, you just happen to have a 10-liter Moet bottle made of 24-karat gold. This is truly exceptional and will make you thrilled to come home. Let's take the apartment. Let's do it. After 50,000 biometric security controls, it still wasn't enough. I feel like they're analyzing me down to my DNA.
What happened? I already had you checked in here. All set.
Look, we even have the little camera and everything here. There, say hi to the camera. So what do you have prepared for us today? I'm really excited.
Today we're going to see an apartment in the Royal Atlantis.
Well, that's clear. Just look at this. What finishes, huh? This smells expensive. Approximately how much would a property like this cost?
An apartment like this is around $6 to $6.2 million.
In dollars. It must be because of the view, right? What kind of view do we have here?
Let's show them the view, the best part.
Because I know that behind these curtains there's something hidden, something...
Ready?
1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now we're talking. Waking up every day to these views is something else, isn't it?
That's the idea. I mean, if you come here to Dubai, you're at the beach every day, what do you expect, right?
It's literally beachfront living. Can we see the views? Let's see. Abracadabra, goat's leg. How do you open this?
Where was it?
Like here, everything is artificial intelligence. I feel like at any moment I'll see someone flying by on a drone. Let me open the door. Come on in, please, come in. Just look at the views we have here. Although, well, with neighbors like this, I wouldn't mind getting up every day, right? Just look at that.
How are you? When are you going to buy the little boat so we can go for a ride around here?
That would be nice. Hey, by any chance, does this have something like a private dock or something like that?
No, but we have the new marina here at Dubai Harbor, so go check it out soon.
That's it. Well, here we have the best views. What do you think?
Oh, I love it. Enjoying a small coffee here each morning is incredible.
Let's see. Please sit down and have your coffee, because I suppose here they also serve 24-karat coffee, right?
What else did you expect?
That's all. That's cool. So please, let's continue with the tour because I'm really excited. Look, just look at that. What beautiful finishes, huh? Obviously here, everything you see is marble, right?
They bought this apartment when it was under construction. When they received it, it was unfurnished and standard. They changed everything, including the floors, furniture, and walls. It took them several months to finish it, but, well, how did it turn out? Did they put it in a fireplace?
Sure, but it's still a bit warm for it. Come back in December and we'll switch it on. That's it. So, how about we check out the rooms, where all the magic happens, right?
But look, this is a 2-bedroom apartment, 2 bedrooms. It's about, about 2,000 square feet approximately. We have 1 bedroom on that side and the other bedroom on this side.
Is that the master?
That is, well, both are masters.
Wow, look at that. How beautiful. I mean, after a day at the beach, you come and relax in my favorite spot. Do you remember when we used to tour mansions and you would get into the bathtubs?
That wasn't me.
No, that's not it. That's how it started, right? Now he only showers with 24-karat champagne.
Relax, but only when you visit.
That's it. We have to go celebrate the achievements after so many tours, as we're obviously showing you the most exclusive stuff. We're going to be celebrating the new purchase, right?
Well, now you're really going to stay here because you come and go, right? Mexico is leaving us the kid.
The good thing about this is that obviously you come here and buy the property. And well, we're in a hotel, right? You can visit and rent out your property like a hotel room when you're away. And we're actually in a hotel now.
I mean, a lot of people who come here, they live in Europe, they have a vacation home here, they spend the winter season in Dubai. And when they're not here, well, you can leave it rented out or you can leave it empty for when your guests come.
That's why you have a hotel apartment, so it can later function as a hotel room and generate profit from the $6 million investment. Those who know me well are aware that the kitchen is my favorite part of the house. Feeling like some tacos? What would you like?
You're already Mexican, huh? I see it now.
But I've been told there are some really gourmet restaurants here. Is there any Mexican around here?
Look, this is the kitchen, but since you're at the hotel, I don't think you'll be spending much time here in the kitchen because we have 17 restaurants, one with a Michelin star. And there's a really good Spanish one called Jaleo and another Mexican one called El Fuego.
Look, for the Spanish one and for the Mexican one, huh?
Yes, we've already chosen the place for us.
I'm a mix of both, right? So, indeed, here you have for the wines, etc.
Cooking wine, if you ever feel like it, the refrigerator and everything else are back here.
An apple for when you get a craving. And well, I think after a good meal, it's time to get ready for the beach club, right?
I hadn't told you, but you know Nobu, right? The restaurant. Nobu opened their first beach club here for residents and hotel guests.
I mean, just imagine having a beach club in your own residence. You literally go downstairs and you can go look for your future wife, right?
Damn, what an amazing deal.
And upstairs, I don't know if you've been to the Cloud 22, which is an infinity pool that's 100 meters high.
That one I do know. In fact, we're gonna get ready. We're gonna put on our swimsuits, right? You guys would say bathing suit. Okay, this already looks more premium.
And part of the closet over here.
Just look at this. Okay, although I think literally this closet is for putting your swimsuits and...
Well, it's for being on vacation, right? So you have 3 little things here and the rest at your house in Mexico.
Look at those slippers, huh? I'm interested in those, and now I'm all set. Let's head to the Tourist Cloud 2 and the Dolce Gabbana Club. It's settled, so let's go enjoy the facilities.
Let's go. Come on.
Wow, I can't get over how beautiful it looks. I mean, I'm really amazed.
Now I understand why all the celebrities, top models, everyone wants to come here. because it's just so beautiful. It really feels luxurious.
It's like everything is here, peace, quiet, and most importantly, the entire beach is right there.
Look, just check out these amazing views. Here we have the private beach. And of course, for those wondering how much a night here might cost, well, even the most basic ones go for thousands and thousands of dollars, and the penthouse easily costs about $50,000 a night. Dubai in the United Arab Emirates surpasses both Las Vegas and Hong Kong in its love for being the best, the most, and of course the most expensive. And of course it's worth every penny, because enjoying these views, my friends, look, we're right here now. So yes, all the skyscrapers of Dubai, and as you can see, it's very, very private. So yes, we're already ready for the beach club, and as many of you remember, we were at Cloud 21. The Dolce Gabbana is located here, with views of the Palm. Very important person areas offer houses with air conditioning, various pools, catering, and unlimited food, which is awesome. For me, it's one of my favorite places, and in addition, it has so many other private pools, so I don't even know where to choose. That's the good thing, you don't get bored, right? Literally, right now, we're on our way to another pool with direct access to the beach, so come with me.
Well, the only thing I have to worry about here is which bikini I'm going to wear, honestly.
Look here, this is very Instagrammable, perfect for someone who enjoys walking around.
Yeah, the aesthetics.
That's it. Look, just look how beautiful. Here you can come and order your little cocktail really comfortably, right? What are you in the mood for?
Yeah, a margarita.
Oh, look, just look how gorgeous. And you can see this from any angle. I mean, for content, it's spectacular. Obviously, for privacy reasons, we can't stay long, but just imagine the level of guests who stay here. We're not making much because we can't, but at least we can put in the hours. What do you think so far?
I love it. I'm fascinated by it. I'm in love with it.
Obviously, all of this is a private club, as you can see. You come here and just look, it's huge, but there are very few people around. If you'll allow me, with this heat, it really makes you want to take a dip. So let's take a break. In fact, as you can see, all of this is a 100% private area. Obviously, being residents here includes many memberships. What I enjoy most is the complete solitude here. It feels like all of this is just for me. I mean, literally, it's a paradise. Imagine relaxing here undisturbed. Although a bit of female company wouldn't be so bad, right? What do you think about that?
I love it. Honestly, I already want to put on my bikini.
Wow, that really interests me.
All right, say no more. Let's go to the room and get changed quickly. Of course, I fell in love with this place, but it definitely makes the choice very difficult for me. Whether it's a mansion, a penthouse, or an apartment in one of the most exclusive places in the world. After seeing the pros and cons, what would you do? Would you stay living in a 5-star hotel, or would you prefer your privacy, having all your cars together and building a mansion? Share your thoughts and choice in the comments. This is the final search, and we must move regardless of the outcome. So are you going to choose a mansion or a house? Let's go!